What's up guys, welcome back to my channel and enjoy your stay. In this video, let me tour you to one of these store, the HiFi and Professional audio store at the heart of Huaqiang Bay here in Shenzhen, China. You probably heard about the Huaqiang Bay, which is the famous electronic area in China and claimed to be one of the biggest electronic center in the world, probably the biggest one. It's already June 2022 and I had the chance to go back to that store. Well, it's one of my hobby actually, just to go for a window shopping for top-notch high-end professional audio. These are non-DIY audio made by professional manufacturers and brand like Macintosh, JVC, Boss, I see Sony also there, and also other brands that you can see later. I thought of re-editing those fast videos. I'm trying to search them in my terabytes of videos, and the reason why is that I wanted to show the other side of audio aside from the normal DIY stuff that I'm doing in here, like microcontroller programming, driving your audio circuits, make them into what you like the powerful man-machine interface, I2C communication. Once again guys, this is a non-DIY video. Stick around and enjoy watching. Focal is here. I think the Dyna Audio is also there, and BMW is also there. Clips over there. To start with, whose guy do not like this amplifier? Come on guys, tell me if, if and only if you have the cash to buy it. It's basically just a shadow dive just from the window. And I moved to the Boss store where I experienced a different kind of sound reproduction of the movies. From very small but terrible sounds. I mean, look at that speaker. It is small but high price too. Well, anyway, it's free to listen to the 41,800 RMB Bosch. Really good. Boss is always a design I adore it in terms of form factor and engineering. Something that apart from other brand, especially on the home theater. Can I do a DIY speaker like this small? Love it. I love it. Wow, there you are again. My dream to have one of these audio gear. Even the cheapest one, I'll take it. It's actually like my source of power for making my DIY stuff. But really, inside is another brand that put into a real action. Let the show begins. Joan就是那个功放一起吗？是这个一个喇叭。对，就一个喇叭。So 99,000 RMB is just only for the speaker. I just confirmed with the guy, 99k RMB is only for the speaker, not included those power amplifiers in there. And this is 65k RMB. 喇叭是吗？那个6万多是喇叭，没有功放是不是？其实这两个是最贵的。I really love them actually, but I don't have that money, so. Let's go back to DIY actually. DIY power amplifier. Yeah. 好，谢谢哈，谢谢。I remember that one of the craziest thing I've done in that store, one of the stores that I brought my one of my Class D amplifier, the TI one. This is one, which is a 700 mini Class D amplifier, and I pretend to buy a speaker I just wanted to try my DIY power amplifier, how it sounds when it is paired with professional brand speaker. They don't allow me to do that because it's simply my amplifier is a DIY, and they're afraid of something's happening. They don't allow me to have the video as well, so unfortunately. But anyhow, that's a part of a DIY discovery, and I'm glad that I took some of the videos several months ago, and I have something to share to you right now. What's the other side of non-DIY audio is a professional hi-fi high-end audio stuff. Then come down into the JBL 9.1 soundbar. It's lighter in form factor and the price as well. The real good stuff was it's free demo and I love the service. The biggest problem was the Chinese communication in Mandarin. So I have my sidekick with me, which act like a translator when I'm so confused about the features, the price, and so on and so forth. Well, that's awesome to have one. There are more stores I visited, but they requested me that I can take the video, but I'm not going to publish it, just for my personal reference, and I respected that. So the next footage, this is my personal performance. There is no copyright. So before I leave that place, I sit down on the piano and touch a little bit. Let me just play around it. Maybe my hands can still remember something after a decade or so. This is it. The final store that I visited is the JBL, and what is funny is that the guy is actually laughing at me that he asked me actually that how can you buy high-end audio stuff? You can see your phone, it was broken and you can't even fix it. Well, that's the cool truth about it. And the next day I go out and fix my phone screen, and after that I go back to the store, and the next is history. Look at this setup, guys. If you have this one at home, that would be awesome. Well, by the way, here it is in Shenzhen. This is the HiFi building in the 4th floor and the 5th floor. And this place actually is just new. I've been here like 8 months ago before the COVID-19 hit Shenzhen. And this is supposed to be the place of CAV. That is a famous Chinese brand for the power amplifier. But now it has been changed to JBL. And this is actually their second setup. The first setup is over there. The second setup is at the back of this for the KTV. And this must be for the listening pleasure for hi-fi. There she is. She's still talking about the 9.1 sound bar. Getting crazy about that when you know, she think that my DIY power amplifier left and right is not enough for our listening pleasure. I know it hurts being a DIYers and the designers of a power amplifier. Unfortunately, I think that the secret is on the speakers and on the source of music, which is still in my DIY hobby. I'm still using that kind of local speakers made in China. They're not professional one. There they are, the KTV. Yeah. So there will be a part 2 of this video, and stay tuned, guys, and watch that part 2. Well, it's the end of this video, and thank you for sticking until the end of this video. And guys, by the way, if you like this kind of video, you might consider to subscribe, and by subscribing actually you are helping my channel to grow. So keep me going with my DIY stuff, that's so-called DIY learning in hardware, software, and now it's including something about the mechanical ideas. Alright guys, bye for now and see you in the next video. So I'm going back to my parametric testing right now. This amplifier that I'm working right now is the Texas Instrument, the Ultra HD Pure Fat Class D power amplifier with an analog input. Stick around.